Hi.
Hello, hello, hello. It's the Get an Anna show. And that right. Good day, everybody. We're back again.
Good evening.
Well, good day it encompasses all
Yeah.
evening, morning, afternoon. It's a great day for us to be here and for you as well, because you're watching us. And
Obviously.
us is Kit.
That's
Hello,
me.
hello. And me, Erna. And we are your weekly dose of spirituality. I'll just start with that.
Yeah.
Hypnotherapy with life, empowerment, us,
Energy boosts. And if we don't
energy
have it,
boost.
we'll get it during the episode. And that's me
Absolutely, because
today.
that's how it works, people. That's how it works.
It is.
So, if you like us, like, and also you can follow us. Then you get those notifications if you hit that bell,
I
which
need the
will be
bill.
great. And we will be
So good.
very thankful. Yeah, hit that bell. So
Yeah.
today we are going to dive a little bit deeper into our spiritual journeys, but well, not ours, your spiritual journey.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you might be able to see it because I'm not sure if you can see it because I'm hiding it so well, but I'm exhausted.
Okay, so you're exhausted. Then you
I'm
can hide it.
exhausted. Yeah, and talking about energy, just maybe notice the difference if you look at me now and when we're done with this episode. I am sure there will be a shift of some kind. But as of for now, I am tired.
Good.
But
That
this
is
weekend,
that's actually great because then you can definitely right away see the shift
yeah,
that someone can have when you're speaking about your journey, speaking about energy. And so what happened to you this weekend?
this weekend I went to the clairvoyance course once again. Saturday and Sunday, 2 whole days. And
Yeah.
it was, I'm not going to say amazing because in many ways it wasn't.
Okay.
But it was a journey in learning new and old skills. It was, uh, we've been taught so many things that my mind is just about to,
Explode?
yeah, can't you see that it
I can see the
actually it
smoke
already
coming out of
has.
you. It's like
Yeah.
zzz.
But we've been on guided meditations. We've been talking to our yes, yeah, spiritual guide. We've been um, diving into each of our chakras through a guided meditation to see if what the root chakra told us or what the throat chakra told us, and we were to draw it, and afterwards we were to be paired up with someone who were to look into our chakras and tell us what they saw, and then we were to compare to see if there were any similarities or something else that we could recognize, or if we were just way apart. And
Ah,
we've been picking up sand. It's close to a beach, so we went down to the beach and we had a little bowl, and we had to go and fill up the bowl with sand, go back, and then we had to sit and just touch it and do stuff with it to put our energy into it.
yeah.
Put it on a table, and the others were to see where we put it, placed it, and later on we had to go up and pick a bowl, not our own, and then again, what's the word? Connect with the sand
Yeah.
so that we could pick up the energy of the person who played with it.
Ooh.
We also did, and I was like, how am I going to? And I weren't to touch it. We weren't allowed to touch it just by looking at it. Just, oh, there's a line there. And then the feelings, the thoughts, the sounds, the smells, the everything we got would be connected to that energy.
Yeah.
We were also I'm going to find myself a piece of paper. Just a second. We were to have a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And then I would sit with it. And I was told to just do things with it the way I wanted to do it. And it might make some noise, but I would fold it and I would do this and I would do this. Not to just squeeze it all together, but just maybe like this.
Yeah.
Putting my energy in it again. And then here you go, Anna. Now you're supposed to read me by unfolding the piece of paper.
Thank you.
Yeah. But in the end, it's like doing tarot or oracle cards or anything. It's just a tool, just because it is challenging.
Yeah.
To help you, for instance, if I look into this, there's a square. Oh, what is it that makes me look at the square? Or you might be a person who needs structure, or you need to have things, like in boxes. You have to have a box for that in your mind.
Or have boundaries.
Yeah, exactly. So we did that. And a challenging exercise was that we had to, we were to be blindfolded. We were paired 2 and 2, and I knew which person sat opposite of me.
Yeah.
And we were guided again into a meditation, and I was blindfolded, and then the person sitting opposite from me were to stand up and go out of the room. And they were given a message from our teacher, and they went back into the room, and they had to find somewhere to sit, not the same place. So we didn't know who
was in front of us.
Yeah. No. So again, and that was challenging because this whole weekend for me has been like I've been going back in my process and not forward. I've been going through a process where I felt like my mind was too fast.
Really?
Really, the sentences, the pictures I got just came doom, 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 doom. So I didn't know what to do with it. Then I got a picture of an axe, and then of a couch, and then of a field, and then of a blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So I was given the advice to talk to my guide or the universe. Slow down so that I can keep up.
Yes.
But the thing is, for me, it's too slow now. So I'm like, come on.
You have to find the middle way.
Yeah, I do.
Show me the middle way.
Yeah, so I sat there was blindfolded and everything. I was like, nothing's coming. But a theme for me this weekend, and those of you who know me, is a little word, but a big thing in my life called patience.
Patience?
You need to be patient. Yeah. And I think that I am not just that.
I'm not saying.
So our lovely teacher, who is also a bit strict, and I do not like to think she's telling me, because it means that things are going freaking slow and she wants me to go back and work on stuff, and I don't want to go back and work on stuff. I just want to move forward. Again, a theme. She told me, well, if nothing's coming, tell them to give you something. And if it's not going fast enough, imagine you're driving your car, and if you let go of the wheel, what happens? Then you go like this. but if you let go of the speeder and the wheel, you'll crash. But you have the option
Right.
to speed up or slow down. So
Yeah.
imagine you're doing that. I'm not there yet, but it was a great picture of what I'm going to do. So things were coming, but I also have to learn, which she also told me, that when nothing is coming the way I am used to, like a picture or a sentence, then just sit there, just wait and feel. Maybe there's a feeling in your body, maybe there's a smell, maybe there's a sound, but I tend to not notice that because I'm so frustrated with the fact that it's quiet. Why is nothing happening?
Yeah.
Patience. I'm not quite there yet. Can you tell?
No.
But I'm. There's more.
Oh,
So
there's more?
there's more.
But you did, oh, that's already a lot, huh?
Come on. I have only told you like 25% of what we did.
Oh
Yeah,
my. So the
9:30 to 4:30 every day, with an hour and a half breaks. So we were focused
on
and
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
But a funny thing is, we did a guided meditation where we were to meet our spiritual guide, the one who is helping us through advice, and if we need to connect with the universe or with spirits, or if I need to slow down or speed up or anything, it's a guy. It's him I'm telling to, hey, come on, give me something I can use. And our teacher guided us. She gave us a lot of different instructions we could use, such as, is there something you want to ask your guide, or is that blah blah blah. And I asked him a question. No, first he said to me, which I already knew that, but it's like logically I knew that, and I've also had a hypnotherapy session on it from Kill, I think, and I realized that then, but still an issue, that if I move forward too fast, it will slow me down because I tend to not see the things that I'm supposed to be aware of, or burn out.
Then
Yeah, okay.
that's like the picture that you roll off a hill, and at first you go slow and then you go faster, and then everything just goes by.
You crash. Yeah. And that's true. And then I can't really remember what he began to talk about, but then I were about to interrupt him. And then I saw this. And he said, you need to slow down, or you're moving too fast, or something. I can't remember now, but it's like,
That's a sure stop
harsh
sign.
or
That's a
anything.
sure
It was
stop
just,
sign.
you're moving too fast. And then, I was quiet, and then he continued. So even though I knew already, in exercises, I was told that I had a bubbly energy and that I was always doing stuff.
Yeah.
And it's usually in my mind, not as much in my house. It's not about cleaning, it's about mind activity. Yeah. So
and
it was,
all.
yeah. And it was a realization that, okay, it's not something that I just know, it's something that people connecting to the universe tells me as well.
Yeah.
So maybe there's something to it. And that's weird because I know there's something to it, but being told from people who don't know me, we've been meeting up and we've been told not to talk about ourselves, not to tell anything that can be disturbing, giving a reading. So so it's just this. So the weekend has been frustrating because things didn't go as I wanted them to. At the same time, I was told, be patient. You need to work on that. You need to work on your throat chakra because your throat chakra is all tight. Yeah, I saw that as well. And I actually thought my throat chakra was doing fine because that is
Because
connected with the thoughts I'm getting from the universe. And now you're telling me, and I am telling myself that it's not fine. So the frustration again. So meditation. I'm not good at that.
You're just telling your mind that you're not good at that.
I know, but I'm going to be because I finally got it. I finally got it. I think.
So what is the big secret for you about
The big
meditating?
secret is that if I want to be able to be in tune with what I'm getting, if I want to be able to figure out what is my thoughts, what is things I'm getting from somewhere, then I need to learn what being quiet is. And as long as my mind is just going, I'm not quiet, and then I'm not able to listen to the things I need to listen to.
Remember the drawing that I did for you?
I can't remember what you told me.
The
I had to listen.
ears, the
Mm.
ears, the
I
listening.
know.
The listening. Oh, now it makes
So,
sense.
and we're not talking about guided meditations here. We are
No,
talking about quiet, silence, just sitting there in silence.
that's a good practice. That's a good practice.
Which also forces me to be patient.
So how are you going to do that? Is
You
this
know
like
what? I
I'm
don't
just
need a
going to
plan.
go for it an hour at a
Yeah.
time, or
An hour?
well,
Are you
I'm
freaking
just
crazy?
I
15 minutes tops.
oh okay.
That's where I am. You know, I do
But
get
hey, that's a
I
big
get
step.
dizzy and nauseous when I meditate. I wonder why. I'm not used to.
The silence.
Yeah, my teacher says, well, it's because you're not too open, but it's going too fast again. So
Yeah.
when you do open your third eye or connect with your third eye or something, yeah, you can tell I'm not totally into the theoretical part. But when I do that, it goes on, it goes too fast. And then the energy is not something I'm used to, even though my mind is used to going fast. So I don't really get that. Can you hear? That doesn't make sense. So I need to tell them
But this
to
is a
slow
different
down.
kind of fast, huh?
Yeah, it's the colors, it's the energy,
Yeah.
So I need to slow down to not get nauseous. And when I do get nauseous and feel sick, I tend to stop because it is really not a nice feeling.
No. Makes
But I force myself.
uncomfortable. Yeah.
During the weekend, I forced myself. I sat and I just held on to my chair because stick with it.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Yeah. No. You can't have the thoughts in your mind. You have to be clear.
Do you know how hard it is to follow a guided meditation? And earlier that morning, we sang a song, which were on my mind. And then doing that meditation, and all of a sudden, a line came in. And I was like, oh, move. I'm meditating. And a few seconds later, beat it. So I'm not, the odds aren't great with my mind, but I am focused.
You're trying, you're doing your best.
I am. And in 2 weeks, now we have a tractor in the field right next to us. So if there's
I don't hear anything.
Great. I do. Nothing wrong with my ears.
Yeah.
But in 2 weeks, we are going to have 4 paying clients. We're going to the entire participants in the course. We are 16. Are going to have 4 clients each.
But like divided in 2 days, like 2 on the Saturday. Oh,
2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon.
ooh,
45 minutes each. And we were like, 45 minutes? Are you freaking crazy? You know, some of them on the course know what they're doing and have been doing it for years. The majority of us are new.
it's like,
It's like we were just picking stuff up here and there, and now it's only now we're beginning to understand the structure and what we're doing. But
so
welcome them, and then so in total it will be 20-25 minutes, because afterwards they have to fill out a form, and we have as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
So those are people that just volunteered, or they have nothing to do with the course, or
They have nothing to do with the course. It's through a what do we call it? I am taking the course through a society, is not the word, but an organization.
yeah.
And you can be a member of that organization. And it's the
Okay.
members who have been offered to participate that day for a small amount. So they pay like €7 to have 4 readings.
Wow.
Yeah. So I need to practice. So if there are anyone listening or watching, please reach out.
Do it, because she is the bomb. This girl is the bomb.
They say that, but at the moment I don't feel it. But
Hey,
it's
but it's
true.
your journey as well, huh?
Yeah, and they say in order to move forward, you need to have you have to go back sometimes. So this is it, and then it goes like kapow when I'm
You were shooting.
yeah. I hope so. But yeah, and I did give good readings. It was my feeling of insecurity and the feeling of comparisons.
Yeah. Oh, that one.
Yeah, and not feeling good enough, and all of the above. I remember being blindfolded, just actually not right next to me, but maybe 3 or 4 meters next to me. There was a woman who is working full time as a clairvoyant coach, and yeah, she does courses, she does everything, and
Yeah.
she was giving a reading to someone else, and I could just hear her. I was like, I need to focus on her or him sitting right in front of me. So I couldn't, because I started listening to her and like, oh, she's just moving. It comes fluently. She's just,
Yeah.
and here I am, not being able to focus, not being able to say anything.
Yeah.
And afterwards I said to her, you know what? I'm not sitting next to you next time, even though we're that far apart. You give me performance and anxiety. She's like, oh, you shouldn't have that because of me. No, I know I shouldn't have. But I
Yeah,
just did.
exactly. It just happens.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So that's the thing.
Yeah.
But we do have to realize that in order to move forward, I know I just said it, sometimes we have to go back.
Yeah.
We have to realize things that we do not like to look at.
Yeah. Yeah, only by doing that you can make steps, huh?
Yeah.
Because it can be 1 leap forward and then 2 steps back, but then still the leap brings you farther, even with the steps back than
Yeah.
you were.
Yeah. And also it has been for me like, oh, it always comes. It's like boom, boom, boom. And then all of a sudden when it doesn't,
Yeah, that's
I think
strange, huh?
it's a lesson. It's a lesson. It's like, no, 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 no. It's not that I felt like I was oh so great, but it was like,
No.
not to
Was
say
it more
that I
like
was,
it's, that you were too comfortable with it?
maybe, but I weren't comfortable before either. But it was just I've been speaking with them about helping me in my dreams, how to become more comfortable or become
Yeah.
better at what I'm doing, or teach me how to teach me how to be able to listen to things instead of only seeing them.
Yeah.
So obviously they are slowing that down because now I need to focus on other senses than just that sense.
Yeah.
So be careful what you wish for, because
Ooh.
sometimes it doesn't come in the way you intended it to.
No, not at all.
No.
Not at all.
So that was
But
that
it's
one.
really cool, huh? If you look at
Oh,
that. Oh,
go on.
no.
No, go on.
Because otherwise you'll lose it.
No, I
Go for
have it.
your.
I have it.
Oh,
I
you
have it.
have it. Okay.
But you don't.
Yeah. Go.
We were also asked to bring pictures.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Yes, and I brought a picture of Anna.
Yeah.
And the group I was in, we didn't get through that many pictures because we began talking about things we needed to understand, I guess.
Yeah.
But you were the first one I put up, and actually the only one. We want to bring 2 to 3 pictures, so yay. And you were on my phone, and I put you on the table, and they were like, one said, "Wow, that's an amazing energy."
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you.
And she said, it's a rarely new picture, isn't it? Yep, true. And then this one guy, he looked at me. He looked at the picture. He looked at me. He looked at the picture, and he said, "It's your mom, right?"
Oh, I'm only 10 years older.
But
Well, I've got the hair.
he looked at the picture. He didn't feel or
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. And also said, "Well, it might be the hair that's confusing." And I was like, "Yeah, but you don't look at the hair, just
Yeah.
connect with it." But we're all learning and growing.
Yeah, true. True.
Yeah.
True.
And then this woman said, "Well, I got this feeling that she's a sister or a really close friend. And that you could be a former co-worker, colleague." And that is actually true.
Yeah.
It is. That's how we
It
met.
is. It is.
It is. So I was like, yeah, you've got that. And she was actually the only one really bringing things to the table. And she said that you were a kind of a mentor to me. And I was like, yeah, but it's also the other way around.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
I said, yeah, it is. Yeah, good. And then she ended off by saying she's a keeper. So
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
and
thank
that was
you.
it. Mhm,
That is cool.
mhm. Yeah, it is. And fun to try.
Oh, that's super nice to hear.
Yeah, and just by looking at your pictures, like, what an amazing energy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bizarre, huh?
and there is. And then there were a lot of discussion about your age, and I was like, that's not the point. We're here to do a reading, not to sit here consciously debating about this woman's age. Come on.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, the hair gives me a slightly older look than I am, I guess. Hey, but my energy, come on. My energy's not old.
exactly. So they started really high, and then one said, I'm just going to guess, but I don't think it's true, like 39."
Oh, I want that. I want that.
No, you're not right. It's not true.
Too
So
bad.
yeah. And also it's the thing about we don't do cold readings. We don't just look at someone and guess.
No,
We that's not the point.
no.
The point is to look the gray hair aside and feel the energy.
Yeah.
Because it's not about the gray hair. It's
No,
just
no, true. And besides, I'm not gray. I'm just ash blondish.
and they asked if you colored it because it looked like in the bottom that you were red. Yeah. It's like, no, it's not colored.
Not at all. This is
And see,
my
and
neck.
yeah, and that's what I mean. A lot of talk about, so we didn't get
Yeah.
to, yeah, but
Oh, but
maybe it's just me, but maybe we just
I'm
need to
cool
do
with the
that as
things you
well.
said. I'm
Yeah,
totally cool
right?
with it. Yeah. I
Yeah.
can it makes my day.
It does. And it also made my day when I had readings from the people in the course. So it gives you this uplifting feeling because even though we can tell what is challenging or triggering or
Yeah.
hurtful, or we also tell you what is good for you to work on or what your potential is,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
and afterwards it's like, oh, I can feel that, but she also told me that, so
So
now
it
I feel it
is,
even more,
yeah,
and it
yeah.
is true. Yeah.
Cool, huh? This
Uh-huh.
those are such nice realizations, eh? If you can
Yeah.
look at a weekend like this in that way and realize, oh, I'm actually on the right path and I am learning, I am growing.
And I need to accept that it's okay that things are going slow,
Yeah. Yes,
really
you
slow.
do. You do need to accept that.
And I am reading a book. The boss of the organization has just written a book, um, and he didn't write it alone. He wrote it. Yeah, this might sound crazy to some
With his
people.
spirit guide.
Not only, he's a physical medium, so he can
Oh,
he has the ectoplasma. That was the word I was looking for once
ah,
before. And he can he has a lot of different spirits coming down, and they are the ones who gave him insights in what to write. Also, he looked at other books and other mediums before him. But he wrote a book. Of what was I going to say about that? I was going to say that I just read
yeah,
that in life we tend to be so busy achieving goals, or some
yeah,
people do.
yeah.
And those people who are forgetting to be there for someone else, to spread joy or love or show affection, they may or may not reach their goal in life. But when they pass and are in the afterlife, that's what they'll do again and still feel the
Yeah,
lack of something
yeah,
because
yeah,
they hadn't learned that that is not what life is about.
yeah.
Actually, life when you die is similar to the life we live here. You live in a world where you do work, you do eat, you do, but in different
Stages or
stages, and there are 7 different kind of globes, and on each globe there are 7 different stages.
ah,
And the less you've evolved, the lower stage you're in.
yeah, yeah.
And
Oh,
the
that's
ones,
fascinating.
yeah, and the ones who are, for instance, in stage 6 cannot visit the ones in stage 7. But the ones in stage 7 can go to 6, 5, 4, blah, 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 and
Yeah,
6 can go to 5, 4.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
we
So you can go,
do
you can go down, but you can't go up if you're not
exactly.
if you've not reached a certain Ooh, that is fascinating.
And
Ooh,
when we
maybe
die,
something that we can discuss further in
yeah,
another podcast, because that is
good thing that you're stopping me because I'm about to go through what I've just read because it's really exciting.
yeah.
But that's insights that he's gotten from them and that others has gotten as well. But he just, in this time, has connected again with the spirits, and new insights are coming or being explained in different ways. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Cool.
really cool.
Ooh. So what's the book called? Is it in English also translated or?
Not yet. What's the call? It's called, I can't
Ah,
even remember. Something about spirits. I haven't got it here. It's in the living room.
okay.
But
Well,
it's good.
look it up for next time
Yeah, well.
because that's cool. I want to learn more about that.
Mm. So that's me, I guess. So
Nice.
again, if you want to have a session for free, but you have
Practice. This is
to
practice.
practice, but you have to be invested.
Yeah.
You have to be open, and you have to know that I'm doing my best, and you can't expect to have this, that, oh, blah, blah, blah. You get what you get. Come
Yeah.
with an open mind.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's it.
That's it.
And then she will rock your world
At
because
least
that's
if I
what you
don't,
do.
then I'll just put on a song.
But then still you have rocked their world because you have
Exactly.
opened something, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
cool.
See that the energy shifted. Still
Yeah.
tired, but more
With
happy.
a big smile.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Processing.
but it's amazing the things that you did this weekend and that the things that you learned also not only about others but also about yourself and about energies and the aura chakras, and that's really cool.
We did that as well. We had to
Yeah.
look at to see if we could see others auras. We learned that the last time as well, but some could, some couldn't, some could see a little bit. But yeah.
Yeah.
So
Ah, well,
all
you're
different.
evolving, so you will
That's
get
good.
it.
Yeah.
You will get it. Cool.
Sometime.
All right.
That's it for
Let's
today.
let's continue this another time because, as we said, we go spiritual. You can find also this kind of information on our Facebook page sometime soon.
Yeah. True.
So
And link. There's a link to that Facebook page in the description below.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So come
Also
visit
to
us.
lovely Anna if you want an energy drawing or a coaching session or anything else. And you can see right behind her, there's an energy drawing that she once did.
Yes, I made that 10 years ago. 10 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. Lots of gold. Gold
Is it your
here.
own?
Sorry?
Is it done, yeah, by you, but is it
Yeah.
about you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me
Interesting.
and my kids. There's a lot of threes, three figure, like threes, six, nines. So it's a lot. And I've got two kids, so it's a lot about the energy that I
Yeah.
have with my children, and yeah, it's earthy, it's humor, it's protection, it's gold, a lot of gold. So powerful energy.
Yeah. So if you want to have a session,
Yeah, me.
reach out.
Ha! Go for it.
Either of us
And
in
if you want to
any
practice,
subject
if you want her to
below,
help, if you want to help her practice,
or
I would
hypnotherapy,
definitely do
or
it.
coaching,
I
energy,
already did
energy
it,
below,
but
links below.
yes, indeed, indeed.
Good.
And follow, like, share. Share is also good. Sharing is caring. Hit the bell. And next week we'll be throwing some more spiritual journey thingies at you. Oh, and if you are
We
interested
will.
in something, and if you have a certain subject that you want us to talk about, also please in the comments do that.
Or if you've had a session with either me or Anna, me or Anna, and it went amazing, right
Yes,
below. Please
yes,
do.
that will be very, very much appreciated.
Would. Okay, now we're done, right?
Yes, okay, we're
Take care.
going.
Bye.
Bye.